guys, firstly, thank you very much for coming along to another Snag Tackle Social here at St John's. There are a couple of lads, bless them, they've broken down on the motorway. They are hopefully going to make their way down. And what I've said to them is I'll draw their number for them and pick their pegs for them as long as they do turn up. If not, we've got another couple of pegs that are going to be free. Is everyone all right with that? Yep. Yeah? Everyone else is here though. So what we're going to do, got the draw bag, kindly donated by Johnny and a few others. Laptop's got the swims on it, and we're also going to put on an Excel sheet just your names next to the swim so you can see who's in what swim rather than trying to tick it off on a piece of paper, all right? So one by one, come in, grab your number. That's going to be your draw number, so at what point you pick your peg. So off you go, come and grab them. If you're fishing in pairs, pick one number, guys, and you draw two pegs next to each other.
They're all stick together.
They're all stick, just grab one. Right.
Didn't look at what I got.
Oh, look, he's having a look. Oh, he's having a stir up there. Number 4. Right, number 4, Jamie and Andrew. Where are you guys going? So guys, what we're going to show you now, across the far margin there, this is a no fishing bank up there. There's a tree overhanging at the far end over there. There's a lot of fish underneath it. There's a big snag to get to though. Now you can try and cast to it, potentially lose some gear, or there's another way you can do it. And what we're going to do is show you how to do that now. What it involves is using a baiting pole, using a friend of yours with you as well. You can do it on your own. It's a lot more difficult. When there's two of you, it's much more easier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk around over there. I'm going to stick a baiting pole out, probably 10 meters. I'm going to come back here. I'm going to cast a bare lead over the top of it, and then going to walk back around and drag the line in. At that point, my friend Mark here, he's going to be on this end of the line to be able to tighten up for me. So what I can then do is use the baiting pole to then drop it under the bush exactly where I want it, where the fish are. Okay, so it's nice and safe. I'm using a 20-pound line, so I know full well I've got absolute faith in that, and I know that where it's undercut, there's nothing underneath it, but I know that that 20-pound line will help me to get those fish out. So what we'll do now is we'll cut to showing you how I'm going to put the baiting pole out, where I'm going to leave it, where I'm going to cast over it, and swap with myself and Mark, and where I'll place the rig. So what we're going to do now is simply ship a pole out here. Again, we're right in the undergrowth here. So we are literally going to ship a pole out and we're going to leave it in place. Once it's in place, I'm then going to go back round. I'm going to cast over the top of it and bring it back in. At that point, I'll then be able to place my rig strategically exactly where I want it. However, with this wind, I'm going to have to push it a little bit further out so it doesn't bow round too much. But again, don't be afraid to put more on than you need of this. You need to catch that line. Last thing you want is to not get that line. So, whilst this is out there now, stick the last section in, drop it down, leave it tucked nicely on that branch. We'll head back round, we'll cast out, we'll see you in a second. Okay, so once you've got your rod, you can get your spoon, push it back out. Now, one thing you've got to be careful for when you're doing this kind of thing is other marginal growth, because there's obviously a lot of twigs and things. Use another section, just make sure your line is nicely coming off everything and is laying in the water. Then from there, I can angle it very, very carefully to exactly the spot I want, which is about here, and then ever so carefully lay your rig down, and there we go. So we're now fishing to the snags, onto a clear spot that we baited for a couple of days now, and fingers crossed, next time you see me, it was a lovely little scaly banger. Go, look, 28.2, caught on the zig 5 foot under the water on the old Snag kit. Come on. Lost 3 yesterday, so made up with this.
Can you act a little bit happier with the camera and stuff? Can you do a bit of a yay or something?
Surprise. Well, right, really. You're like rubbish. Before you weigh it.
Someone get on the group chat. The whole team has to be round here to watch Mark get walloped.
Nice video.
Right there.
9-4?
23.
23-9. 23-10.
That'll do.
Well done, mate. Well done.
Head down a little bit into me. There you go.
Hey, 4, that's honestly better.